Hey guys, All in Crypto here, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for another YouTube video. I hope you've all had a fantastic Thursday and a great week so far. Today we've got some very exciting news to share with you in relation to Cardano, and that is that we are looking at getting a DEX, an operational DEX, decentralized exchange, ran on top of the Cardano blockchain this side of Christmas. Of course, I am referring to SundaeSwap. We're going to be doing a few things in this video. We're going to be getting into the price. We're going to be going over this announcement, and what I'm going to do, which other commentators on this actually fail to do, is show you why this is so significant for the Cardano blockchain and what it's going to mean in relation to price, in relation to usability, everything surrounding it. And how we're going to do this is we're going to take a look at other DEXs. We're going to use Uniswap as an example, show you that Ethereum gets locked into the DEXs, and Uniswap is just one example, and the DeFi protocols built on top of it. This is going to be mirrored in the Cardano ecosystem. We're already going to see SundaeSwap move to do this, and Cardano is going to get locked up. And one thing, and we're going to be going back over the DeFi pools, this is the total value locked in Ethereum. There's $107 billion, nearly double ADA's market cap, locked just in Ethereum DeFi. You're going to see Cardano get massively eaten up by these DeFi protocols and locked within them. Not only that, one thing that Ethereum had one thing that Cardano has that Ethereum doesn't is the fact that over 70% is staked. So you're taking off that remaining supply. This is going to cause a huge supply crunch. We've spoken to you guys about this time and time again. We have been nothing but bullish on Cardano despite the fact that the price has just continued to sell off. And we've came on here day in, day out, telling you that the price just simply does not reflect the true value that Cardano holds. Yesterday we made a video talking about the vision, where we looked at early internet stocks, Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates and Steve Jobs, and we really compared them to what's going on today. Something huge is taking place, ladies and gentlemen. Where to start? Well, what I'm going to do is save the price till the end of the video, because we saw a nice little pump today. By the way, if you guys aren't already following me on Twitter, head over to my Twitter. You'll get some more timely updates. We actually looked at what was going on before this pump and pointed it out nearly 6 hours ago on Twitter. So if you want some more timely updates, this is me thinking about all the ways I'm going to be farming DeFi. What we're going to do is save the price till last. I really want to talk to you about this announcement. Who's ready to sample some flavors? We're proud to announce that the SundaeSwap testnet event will be going live on the evening of Sunday, December the 5th, EST, Eastern Central Time. This is Charles talking about it. Really proud of the team for all their hard work and getting things done so quickly. I don't imagine they will be on testnet for long. With any luck, looks like DEXs are coming just in time / around Christmas. So there's no specific date. What I did do was look at MinSwap. MinSwap's another DEX that's launching, and essentially their mainnets follow their testnets quite closely, and they're not too far apart, around about a month apart for the completion of it all. So remember that SundaeSwap's just one DEX. To me, in my opinion, certainly I have a stake pool where we've seen lots of people go over and stake would be well over $1 million or so Cardano staked to the pool, but people of course have gone over and staked with the SundaeSwap for the ISPO. You guys do whatever it is you want. That wasn't a dig at all. I'm just saying, I can see the popularity is already there for SundaeSwap. And this was the IOHK input output announcement. Good luck to SundaeSwap team and community with their Cardano testnet launch announced for this weekend. So I'm assuming the testnet or the mainnet to follow this quite closely, and this is huge. What does this mean for Cardano? Well, what it means is there's a huge supply crunch coming, because this is Uniswap. Now, for those of you who don't understand how decentralized exchanges work, instead of a centralized entity like an exchange like Binance making the order books, matching them, what happens is it's an AMM, or this isn't an AMM, but essentially you have anybody. I personally have previously provided liquidity to Uniswap, where what you do is you put one coin up against another and you create a pool so that people like myself or other people looking to use that DEX can trade in and out of them. And you can see the total value locked within Uniswap is $4.3 billion. This fluctuates. This has gone down significantly. Obviously, Ethereum has become very unpopular. I don't use Uniswap anymore just simply because of the gas fees. I prefer PancakeSwap. course, you can't get everything on there. And I even prefer using a centralized exchange over Uniswap, to be quite honest with you, which kind of defies the whole point of DeFi in the first place. But that's just what it is. So you can see the total value locked in Ethereum currently is $1.1 billion. Now, this is quite low and certainly lower than I've seen it. The reason for this is if you look at the pools, you have to provide and put up 2 tokens. And essentially, Ethereum is going to be a popular one. Same with PancakeSwap. You see BNB be that Ethereum equivalent. And this is about to start on Cardano. Now, with the DeFi Pulse industry, index, the DeFi Pulse, you can see the total value locked is more than the entirety of Cardano's market cap. And you can really see that things didn't really ramp up if we go to the yearly view here, or the all-time view, till DeFi summer of 2020. And you see huge amounts of Ethereum, huge amounts of value get locked into DeFi. This is about to be replicated on top of Cardano, and this is what is going to cause such an explosion. When you couple that with our kind of roadmap, we think we're on the 3rd wave within our 5th wave. So this is the Elliott wave theory that we have in play. We think you've embarked on this 5th wave, and you're about to take place. This is your 2nd wave that we're currently in. You're about to take place on that 3rd wave, which is typically the biggest of the waves. Something big is coming, guys. We've been saying it throughout this entire pullback, and essentially, and this is what you guys want to do as traders, as investors. You know, you want to be early to the party, and the reason being is because people often jump into things as they're pumping. You want to position yourself prior. We are going to look back at this time period, guys, as one big accumulation zone. And in bull runs, pullbacks are there to be accumulating. We're still in a bull run. This bull run is going to look very different to 2017 and 2013, as we have now moved into more of a mature market. We've been covering the markets as a whole, certainly in relation to Bitcoin, every single day. And what we've been doing is we've been taking a look at the traditional financial markets, and showing you just how correlated they are. Those videos come out about 12 p.m. UK time. Well worth a watch. What I'm actually going to do, guys, is shrink my face. I can't believe I've been left it this big. I'm sure that's annoyed some of you, but hopefully you've been able to see everything that I've been talking about. But this is absolutely huge, guys. It really is. And what I want to do now is really jump into the price. Remember, we've got the borrowing and lending protocols coming as well. There's $26 billion locked in Aave, and people are farming it. And a lot of that is in Ethereum. You can see 5 billion in Ethereum. So remember how much Cardano is staked. Very quickly, guys, we do have the all-in crypto stake pool. All-in is the tick. If you guys want to stake with us, that would be very much appreciated. Let's take a quick look. 71% of the overall supply is staked. So what happens when these DeFi protocols also take that extra ADA off the table? Can you see where I'm going with all this? It's inevitable at this point, and depending on how the testnet goes, depends on how everything kind of falls into place. Now, what I want to do is talk to you about the price. We saw a pump today, and we did call this out earlier. If you guys aren't already following me on Twitter, please do. We did say, look, it looks like the bottom's in. We use things like the RSI to take a look at this. I'll quickly bring the RSI up. Try to have it somewhere, and you can see what we're looking at here, guys, and how we've done the same sort of structure in relation to the RSI. Now, this is only the daily RSI, so I can understand the criticisms, but when you couple this with our Elliott wave theory, when you couple this with where we are in terms of the fib levels, how long we've been pulling back for, what's on the horizon, the fact that we're in the bull market, everything leads to the same destination, guys. All roads lead to the same destination. We did see a pump today. This is somewhat being quashed by the overall market. We have covered the overall markets in a lot more detail in our market-specific update, where we look at everything. We look at the cryptocurrency market update, but we look at the traditional financial realm. We look at what the Fed's saying, what global events are taking place, etc., etc., etc. And we're still in that kind of fears over global events. So Cardano would have ran a lot harder if the market was doing well. Let's take a quick look at some key potential levels where we're at. Do you know what I really like to see as well? When we initially made this break, we never really came back to back test it. You've done that now, held it as support in line for continuation. This is what you're looking at, guys. You're looking at continuation. What is the trend here for ADA? It's up. This is an uptrending market that you shouldn't bet against. And within it, you're going to have pullbacks, impulsive moves, pullbacks. This is how markets work. So everything's fine. I had a message earlier on one of the YouTube videos. Somebody very upset that said that he had put money into Cardano and he had sold off. And he said the reason he put money in was due to the channel. And, you know, I've offered to help this guy. And I do mean that because obviously worrying, there's no need to worry. You need to understand the risks associated with investing. First of all, you need to own your own outcomes. Just because somebody says something doesn't mean that it's going to come true. And ultimately, if it's you deciding to put money in, not me, I can't advise any of you guys, I'm not a financial advisor. You need to own your own outcomes and understand these markets, understand that they're very volatile, and we have these upward moves, we have these downward moves, but the progression is up. And that's what you guys need to really realize. Now, if you look at where we are, you can see that we did actually reject off the 0.65. Most people don't put the 0.65 in on their Fibonacci retracements. So you sort of caught in this range. But I am expecting this continuation. You know, there is going to be a huge demand for ADA. Certainly, we're going to cover Cardano, which is one of the protocols launching on top of Cardano. Borrowing and lending protocol. They've also got a stablecoin DEX. They're really very interesting. The farming opportunities are going to be unbelievable. And you can actually stay staked your ADA and earn rewards from staking it and interact with these protocols and yield farm. So you've got this beautiful ecosystem forming. And what's really going to drive the price and the demand for ADA is yield farming, is people looking at the opportunity to make money in multiple ways. You know, it's all coming, guys. You just need to hang in there. Things look good. You did reject off this level. You look good to me, really. And this could indeed be the bottom. It's too early to tell. Ultimately, it really depends on the overall market. If Bitcoin starts seeing an uptick, we start to get Sunday swap launching, expect Cardano to absolutely fly. You know, it's absolutely my belief that we're on our road to new all-time highs. We took a lot longer pullback than I expected, but it's coming, ladies and gentlemen. So I hope you guys have understood everything that I've said. Sunday swap is very significant, having a first DEX launch, and it's the first of many. The Cardano DeFi ecosystem is huge. We've already seen a lot of popularity being drawn to it. And one thing these other coins hate about ADA, guys, and try and inflate about themselves, is the community. It's you guys that make this protocol. It's your support that drives everything. And the community behind Cardano is one of the strongest and most zealous I have ever come across. And I'm happy to be a part of it. So I'm going to love and leave you on that note. I hope you've understood why a DEX is so significant and what it means for ADA, the fact that it's going to be eaten up. This should have a positive effect on the price. We have, of course, looked at the DeFi Pulse Index and shown you that, you know, Ethereum gets locked into these protocols. And this is a real driving factor for Ethereum. So I'm going to love and leave you on that note. If you've enjoyed the content, like is always appreciated. So is a comment. Remember, I do have my Twitter. If you guys aren't following me already, head over to @RealAllinCrypto. We do have the stake pool. ALLIN is a ticker, and there is a link to our Discord in the description for those of you looking to join the community. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I will catch you all in the next YouTube video. Have a fantastic evening, and I'll see you in the next one.